Hi everybody. Let's get started with our transition song so I can show you our cool activity that we are doing today. Here we go. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, body safe. This is how we listen, this is how we listen to the teacher, to the teacher. Okay, friends, so today we are making a barbecue sauce called Grillin' Sauce. This Sunday, the 21st, is called Father's Day. But if you don't have a father, that's okay, because you could just take the day to celebrate someone special in your life. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how to make my dad's Grillin' Sauce today, and you guys are going to see me make it, and then you guys can maybe have a chance to make it on your own. But before we get started with making things, because we're going to be touching food in the kitchen, we're going to need to wash our hands. So I got my soap right here. I'm going to give myself a couple pumps of soap. And then I'm just going to rub the soap in, get some bubbles going on my hands. And I usually count to 20 just to make sure I get rid of all my germs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And then I gotta rinse off all the bubbles. All right. Then grab something to dry them off with, whether it be paper towels like Miss Darcy or a towel. All right, and then I'm going to take you friends up over to my kitchen island so we can make some Grillin' Sauce, and I can show you the ingredients we need. Okay, so to make Grillin' Sauce, we need ketchup, mustard, a little bit of honey, and Worcestershire sauce, and my favorite, some brown sugar. All right, so I also need some measuring cups. So let me grab out my measuring cups. So the measuring cups I'm using are the half a cup and the tablespoon cup. So the first ingredient we need is ketchup. So you fill up your half a cup with some ketchup, and then you dump it. I have a jar, but any kind of container that you want to store your Grillin' Sauce in would be fine. So I already put my ketchup in my jar to start. So then after ketchup, you're going to need some mustard. So you pour the mustard in the half a cup. Okay, so then once you get your half a cup filled, you dump it in that container with the ketchup. So the two ingredients you have in the jar so far container are ketchup and mustard. And then once I use the ingredients, I tend to put them off to the side so I make sure I don't use them again. Okay, and then the next ingredient is honey. So I pop the lid. There we go. And then for this one, I'm going to use the tablespoon. So I'm going to fill up this tablespoon with the honey. Okay, so then you put the honey in the jar on top of the mustard. Okay, so I have ketchup, mustard, and honey in here. The next is this sauce called Worcestershire sauce. So I'm just gonna fill up the tablespoon measurement with the Worcestershire. Make sure you don't do too much of this because this will harm the taste. There we go. So you put the Worcestershire on top of the honey. So in the jar you should have ketchup, mustard, honey, and Worcestershire. And then the last ingredient, but certainly not the least, is brown sugar. So I usually just grab a spoon, or I will use the tablespoon for this, and just fill up the tablespoon the best I can with the brown sugar, like that. And then I'm just going to dump it in top of the container or jar that I'm using. If it sticks, I just use my finger and push it down, push it up out. Okay. All right, and then the last thing you need, because you have all the ingredients in here, is you need a spoon. A spoon or something to stir the sauce with. So here is my spoon. So I'm gonna stir the best I can. Mix it around. Make sure I get all the ingredients mixed together for the grilling sauce. And then, what I usually do, don't reuse the spoon after you do this. Put the spoon in the sink after you do this. But once you think it is fully mixed, kind of like mine, to make sure it doesn't need anything else, Ms. Darcy usually tries a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. And once you do that, once you lick it or try a little bit of it, don't put the spoon back in the jar so you don't spread your germs. You should go put it in the sink. In your sink or in a safe spot where you know you can wash it later. Okay. So that, and then once you are done with your sauce, you put the lid on and you put it in your fridge to stay cold. And if you don't have a grill, that's fine, because you can use it like a dipping sauce and dip in like some chicken nuggets or some French fries. Okay, so that is how we make some grilling sauce for the special guy in our life. But I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I hope everybody enjoys. Bye-bye, everybody.